Alrighty, everyone, welcome back to another episode of Kuth Stumbles Through for Spellrogue. We're going to continue our journey that we were on yesterday. We finished up Act 1. It doesn't feel crazy great, but maybe we'll be surprised. So we do have a shard. So this is gain an extra barrier. So this hits a second time, or an extra use and 3 more damage. So this is a 5 or a 6. Oh, we get to roll 2 5 or 6s if we fill that up. That could be cool. I kind of like that. And then this is a blessing. Next turn, all initial dice will gain 1 value to a maximum of 6. I kind of like this. We get to roll, like... Yeah. That could be a way for us to get more dice, too, because there's 2 charges on this. Alright. Let's see what we're working with. Event right before Sanctuary. Kind of like the events. They're fun. So I think we'll go this way. And see how it works. So these guys apply a marked on spellcast, and you get... Okay, so the more spells we cast, the weaker they get. Got it. Well, didn't we just upgrade this? So we can drop like a 5 there. If lethal get a 5 or a 6, that's what we messed up on. Okay, somehow I just completely missed that. Alright, that changes a lot. That changes a lot. We should definitely take advantage of this. So this gives us extra damage, and on a 1, we get a barrier. That just gains some block, but we already have that. I want to know why we have negative barrier right now. I think it's because of one of these. Actually, I forgot we took. Didn't we take something? Yeah, we get less block. Okay. So we could do this. Reduces damage again. Reduces damage again. Grab that for some block. And some more block. That hindered their damage quite a bit. Okay, now we really got to be careful of the lethal. Thought that seemed really good. Right now it's a 7. So if we... go ahead and upgrade these. Even do it for that. So this would do 6 to them. If we can cast enough more spells, we should be fine. This... If we did this, we'd take 1. I think that's fine. That's not great. Those aren't great at all. Well... we turn this into a 6. We can do a bunch. Upgrade that. This would do 7. And then we go ahead and do this to him. Reroll a couple more. That's 17. This would do 7. Yeah, we don't quite have enough. We do 7, and then... I think like that, and then just get some block. Maybe we should have double blocked, but... it's fine. Okay. I feel like we don't really have a payoff we're working towards, though. Power's nice. Does well with the hit all enemies one. Deal this much damage if marked. We don't have any marked. And then this is just 10 count. We don't have any count. I'm going to grab this. Let's try this out. Gaining, because power is permanent. See what the ritual is. Enchant dice with energized. Increases, okay. 3 odd dice could be really helpful. -7 countdown. That could be really cool. Let's go with that one. We can get an amulets. Split a random dice in 2 every 3 turns. Choose and gain an artifact. So turn 1, 5 weak to all enemies. Could be really nice, especially because we're weak to start off. For each 3 attack spells cast in a single turn, apply weak to all enemies. Keep up to 10 block. Let's go with the Stupefying Stone. Plus, that'll help us with the apply 50 weak. Okay. So when it dies, transfer all power to everyone else. Got it. So we're not taking any damage this turn. So we could load up on this. Like... we could just go... and then just cast this. Even weak, that does a bunch of damage. Ooh, these aren't great. So we're only taking 3 though, so we might not have to worry about it. Did we actually we got rid of the barrier one. Probably swap out the barrier, I don't know. We have to figure out what we want to do. But until then... so 10 damage for lethal. So if we go 3... if we play this, it would do 8. So if we go ahead and do... get an extra power. And then do this. And then increase this. So we go ahead and get that to kill something. And then we can cast this again on that. Oops. Okay, that actually came together very quickly. Gold, potion, and a card. Deal 22 damage, increased by 4 for each blessing. Wow. Okay, so there's a big payoff if you can get that engine going. Gain 2 block. That seems helpful. To the point where I'm going to replace that. We'll just try to get to pay off earlier. I think all of these actually have value now. Do we want to shop? We can get this shop and sell some stuff. So if we go ahead, I think we're done with that. I'm going to keep that just in case. Grab all this. So gain 7 block and we receive a sap. Deal X damage on a 2 through 6. If marked, we do more. And then that's if we roll a 12. Which, like, is probably fairly easy. Or easier, because we have the growth stuff. Turn 1, gain block. Less than 6 spells cast, gain a foresight. For every 3 3s rolled, roll a 1. We can get both of these. No? Math? English math? English major math is wrong. English major words are wrong too. So yeah, let's grab that. I forgot to carry a 1. That's what happened. Alright, so we're just taking 3. Not even. Okay. I think now we can just do this. Then we have the 1 remaining. If less than 6. So if we don't do anything, we get a foresight. So 2s and 6s are busted. Oh, they just get stronger from them. Okay. So if we just go ahead and cast this. No, we can do this. And then this. And then... this does 13, so if we go ahead and place this here, and then use this to cast onto that, and he gets stronger. Lovely, because we rolled 2 6s. Because we can't do enough damage to him. So like the option would have to be going in there. Because like this would do 13. Yeah, we can't do enough to him. Yeah, it's not a lot of damage. Ow. Like, we have the lifesteal. But I think we could probably wait to use it on a turn when this is buffed up and we can hit multiple enemies. You're hitting for a lot again, and that is aggravating. So if we go ahead and do this, he'll be dazed. So that drops the damage down to 9, so we only take 2. Unfortunately, the Ignite is a pain. We might be... no, that's just a lot of health from him. He's not attacking this turn, though. So we can let the Ignites run out. So if we just went ahead, like... Five, 5, and then a bunch here. Cool. Return dice with +2 value, but that's only a 1 or a 2. This just lets us do it for anything. Kind of like what we have already. Add 1 charge to target spell. Grab one of those, but I would like a little more health, a little more block. All right. So we can just go here and power that up a bunch. So, you know, let's do this. I think this means we're not going to get the foresight, though. Yeah, we don't get the foresight from that, but... Start beefing things up a little bit. So you're hitting for 14. I don't think we can cast enough attack spells to dissuade him. So it'd be like... So that's done. So we get 5 out of that. Go ahead and cast that. Do that there. So we're gonna get hit, but we have the life potion if we want it. Although he's attacking for 16. So maybe not. Scalar damage. I want to cast 2 more spells at most. Okay. We have a foresight. So yeah, here's when I want to use this. We'll figure it out in a second. Because you're hitting for a lot again is the thing. So that's 13 block for the 17 coming in. We can cast... We can cast 3 attacking spells, though. We do this. And that should reduce his damage down to 12. So we actually live with 1. We get cursed. How much can we do this turn? You're doing 23. It's not ideal. Those curses. I think it'll be okay. If we go ahead and do this. Okay, We can't get it down this turn, but if we do that for a bunch of block, that for a bunch of block, that'll get us kind of there. We can upgrade one of these to that. That does some damage, and then we have this. So this does 12, that does 10. So we get some life back from that too. We're gonna go ahead and use this now. Get 3 health back. Might as well just drop that in there. Jeez, still hurts. He's doing 30. This one might be over. Can we get 12 block here? Can we do that like this? Get 21. We can't make him weak this turn. Man. It just isn't going up fast enough. 32. Can we do 57 to him? Maybe, actually? So this would do 11. This will do 22 more. Now we got a block. It's 25. Nah, I would have been short. Might as well get some extra damage out of it. Alright, we gotta get him down this turn. That'll definitely help. Alright, I'm pretty sure we got it. Yeah, jeez. Apply marked. +1 value to all dice for a countdown of 4. That actually seems really nice. But it doesn't do block for us. Countdown of 8 and then apply block, or dazed. If fatal, permanently increase damage. That's really cool. Oh, that's really cool. I think I'm going to go with this. We'll see. Turn 1, roll a Stygian die. This die persists between rounds and cannot be used in spells. Attacks the front enemy at the end of turn for its value, and then re-rolls itself. It's just extra damage. Let's give that a shot. I don't think it's necessarily good for us. I guess maybe if we're getting Fury. And power, but... like, we are in trouble. Tempted to just power that up a bunch. That's 2 blocks pumped up. I could do nothing and get a Foresight, but I think I'd rather get power. Especially to add to the Stygian. 8, 11. Okay, so we're taking 11 this turn. But we can probably weaken them quite a bit, which would be nice. So with that, let's roll this. So that's now broken. That's broken. Okay. Makes that a lot tougher. So let's definitely aim to weaken. So the way we would do that would be... use this. We can also trigger that. That would work too. Okay, so now we're taking 8. That's more manageable. Five, and then that becomes 4. So we'd take 1. Yeah. And we have the marked. Man, that is horrendous. Especially because we're taking 13 this turn. I guess we just go 1, 2. It's about the best we could have hoped for. Alright, taking 24, and we're not going to be able to trigger it. Can we block 24, or do we have to KO? We might have to KO. So that would mean... two. Trigger that to KO that. Can't get any Fury. You're only doing 9. Oh, we can get it. So it would be like this. And then the Stygian die will finish it off. Jeez. Reroll all dice. And then... apply 2 marked. Gain 1 potency. Just reroll a die? A roll plus 1 die. Oh, so I'm guessing that's a just builds up over the course of a combat. That could be cool. This is gain block and return dice with a -2 value. That seems to be more what we need. We can probably skip this, actually. Yeah, I think that's okay, because this gets us a little more block options. 25 gold, we want to restore as much health as we can, because dear lord do we need it. Alright, so it's these guys. When they're light, they attack. When they're dark, they buff and debuff, and then they switch every 25 damage. So this turn I don't have to worry about much. So let's just go 1... And if we just stop there, we get a foresight for next turn. How does... I guess the Stygian die damage doesn't increase with Fury. That's good to know. We're taking 8 this turn. So we do this, we get marked, which is a pain. So ideally we'd do it without getting marked this turn. I think... we do 1... do 2. We have some power. So So let's go ahead and cast on this. Start putting in a little bit of damage. Oh, that one was snared. Crap, I messed up. I done goofed. So now we take 10 from my ADC. I am not playing well tonight, and I apologize, guys. Missing just really easy stuff. So you're doing 10 to me, but if we can do 9 to you, that should end it. And we do 9 by putting that there. Yep, so now you go dark. And if we can get that block up a little bit higher. Because hopefully at some point we'll just be able to use that for huge damage. Like have enough block that we only need to cast it once a turn, then use that for huge damage. So you're back to 25 and you're doing at 20. We can't daze you this turn. So can we do more damage to you? And just you. So this is going to do 6 to it, so we need to do 19. So we have to reroll that. Reroll that. So this would do... We're weakened. That's aggravating. So yes, we would just have to block. Because, yeah, we're going to get hit for 11. Unless... Yeah, because we do not... We get 5 block from that. Comes back like that. We can do it again. Okay, that's a little bit better. Let's do some damage to it. And then do a little bit of this and one for a countdown. So that one's transformed too. So if we can do 25 damage to both of them this turn, that would be nice. I mean, that's 12. It's 11. If we... So that's 23. So if we go ahead and increase our fury by 1, or our power by 1. So this should do 13. This should do 12, which transforms both of them. So we don't have to worry about it. Curse, all dice lose 2 value. Ooh. And snared. Okay, so we might be able to get through next turn since they're both going to be dark without having to worry about too much. So let's go ahead and take this and upgrade it twice. Give ourselves that. Okay, we're getting cursed and snared again, but we can still upgrade power pretty well. We can even do some damage. So if we do this and this, we can use that for that. And then upgrade each of these. Actually, do I want to do that? I don't think I want to make it transform this turn. I'll wait till next turn. Ooh, 1. Alright, not having that's not great, but they're both transforming, so if we can just hold off this turn, power that up maybe? Makes that a little trickier. I guess we just do this and drop 1 in and then hold off for next turn because they're getting stronger and then transforming. So now we have a Foresight for next turn as well. 4. So if we can get them both to transform back with like a big Earthquake, that could work. I said big Earthquake, dang it. Well, let's drop that. And then that. This does 20. So then if we get 1, 2, we can cast it again. Transforming them both back. 6, so we get hit by 12 weeks next turn. Oofa. But they're going to be in dark mode. I feel like just big power with the Earthquakes is the way we're going to get through this. So let's go. Although once we kill one, the other one's going to get empowered and start attacking. So maybe like this isn't a bad idea. That'll help a little bit. Yeah, we're cursed. Things are snared. So we can still get more power. And neither one of them are transforming. So yeah, we can keep using this turn to get more power. Because I don't want to trigger that. So if we just go... I guess it doesn't really matter. Okay. That gives us 19. And we're good here. We get another Foresight. Not ideal. They're both transforming this turn and getting stronger. So again, it might just be wait. Because these things won't be snared, but they might combine their power. And we can't really make any block right now. I'm just going to hold off. Try to take advantage of Earthquake and see what we can do to stop that. Okay. So one Earthquake does wonders to that. And it looks like he becomes stunned if I do this. Yeah, he's stunned this turn. In that case... we're going to do this. So we're going to do 6, 9. We're not going to cast another spell because we want to weaken him next turn or daze him next turn. So just go ahead and put everything in there. So he's down to 19. I think we're going to have enough just to pop him. I guess marked would have been helpful, but they should be enough to just... Okay, I don't know how we got through that fight, but taking advantage of their dark stage, I think, was huge, as was having 2 different setup spells available to us. We have a crystal, we get an artifact. Turns 1, 3, and 5, odd number turns, we get an odd value die. Roll an extra die each turn, but all enemies gain in power? Maybe. Casting 12 spells, we roll a die. So, like, this is casting a spell, so we get 3 a turn. We could do this, like, potentially twice a turn. I think that could probably add up pretty quickly, especially... I think we could take advantage of that. And then we have a shard. So this is 7, but you gain 2 fury with it? Ooh. That actually combines well with the red candle. This is odd. We add charges to a spell. This is, again, when it depletes, we get a blessing. So this is, instead of -2 value, it's -1, and it's an extra defense. That could be cool. This is on a 6. We get an extra power, like a cooldown of 6 instead of 4. I like the 4, actually. And then when it depletes, this is 2 per cast. That, I think, could really add up. Or we get the extra spell slot. Let's get the extra spell slot. And then let's add this, because if we can make it work, it takes advantage of our new relic. We'll have to see. So that's going to wrap up Act 2 for this new character that we're playing. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll have the final episode of this run out tomorrow. If you guys want to see, instead of like 3-part runs, just one long video per run, I can definitely do that. Let me know down in the comments below. As well as any other game you would like to see me play, I can definitely check them out. But thank you all so much for watching. Have a great night, and take care.